I know. Bet y'all $5 the eggplant whack. I know Jerry eggplant whack. How I know he whack? Because why do you have to lie to kick it? You gotta lie. If your eggplant game was together, you would have a lie. You would have a pick of women. You don't gotta lie to kick it, baby. I know whack. When I tell you wiggity wiggity whack, I know it's whack. And she over there telling me something. It's the best thing. It's more than I ever. Girl, lies, falsehoods, and untruths. Girl, I already know. I can tell. You look very much underwhelmed, love. You ain't got to lie to kick it, girl. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie, girl. Okay. The amount of foolery that we watched on this episode. Girl, oh my God. Anyway, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Belle, and this is the Belle Perspective. And we are here today to talk about the Never Ever Mets. This is season 2, episode 4, Lying for Sport. If you're new to my channel, I talk about reality TV and all sorts of things. So get in where you fit in by subscribing to the channel, liking the video before you leave, and getting in the comments and letting me know what you think about the episode. Okay, so let's get into it. I want to let you know right now, off top, I have lots of unpopular opinions. If you want me to get in here and drag Kiki, drag Alicia, girl, this not the right. No, I will not be doing that. Okay. Anyway, but I hope that you will listen with a listening ear, an empathetic ear. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it, y'all. So we open up with the men chopping up in the morning. I think it was Jared and Charli in the bed, not together, but they were in the room, and Kiki was on the other side. Jerry takes a Coke, goes downstairs and talks to the men, and they all have like a little secret huddle. Now, we already know the men know who said no, right? Out of the men, Jared confessed and said that he said the fuck no, okay? And Jared, the crazy thing about it is that he said F no, but then is trying to make arrangements to get the girl in the bed. So, oh, that is some crazy work. Okay, that is crazy to me. That is wow. That's are you not getting? You don't have no potential. Ain't nobody where you live. Like, we, girl. Okay. Anyway, so Brandon admits like if Charli knew that I said what I said, we'd be going home. So the only reason why you're leading her on and lying is so you can one get her coochie, two stay on the show. Got it. Okay. Right. Have no integrity, no morals, no scruples, just lying for cooch. Like, how old are we? At what age do y'all stop doing it? You not old enough to just be upfront and honest? Like, okay. All right. Anyway, so Brandon tells the guys, Kiki claimed that she saw me. No, nigga, she saw you because you wrote it. See, I don't like the way my problem with Brandon is the way he handling it, and I appreciated the therapy session because he is not handling things well. I'll get into him in just a second. Okay, so y'all forgive me again. Allergies, girl, they kicking my butt. My throat itch so bad. My ears, it like I'm going through it, y'all. Okay, I'm looking crazy. Anyway, so he was like, she claimed that she saw me write no, and I wanted to talk to her, but I didn't really want to. I feel bad, but I don't really feel bad. It's kind of like, okay, well, I if if Brandon were somebody that cared that I knew and I had an issue, potentially an alcoholism problem or a substance abuse issue, I would not want Brandon around me either, not because he's calling it out and making me take accountability, quote unquote. I think it's because that's how you handle people that got issues. That's how you handle people who you care about who might be struggling with an addiction. If that's how you handle your people who you love and care for and you know they got an addiction, that's how you handle them. Yikes. Okay. So anyway, I heard Cinco say basically communication is all y'all's problem. Y'all all need to communicate. And I couldn't agree more. Like, the problem here is y'all are not communicating, and you're purposely not communicating because you want to manipulate the situation to make it work in your favor. Well, that's Jared's situation. Can't say that for everybody else, but I will say that Brandon need to communicate directly with Kiki instead of going around talking about the girl like a damn dog. Go over to her and tell her your concerns. Handle her with care, not with gossip and treating her bad. Like the way he laughed about how he was like, "Nah, I'm good. I feel bad, but I kind of don't feel bad." Well, if she's somebody you ever cared about, that's how you handle her, girl. Please, okay. So anyway, which I mean, child, whatever. So Jared and Charlie, the fuckery, the fuckery continues, girl. So he just had a baby, and he just had a baby on this girl. She had a baby on him. Both of them had a baby on each other. He's saying it's 6 kids, that's too many, but he's still trying to let her down. He was saying, when you told me your secret, we got it out the way. I was hurt. I said, but wait a minute, you had a baby on her too. You had a baby on her too. So why? Okay. All right. So the Tatiana and Clay of it all, which I hate his name. Ain't no why. His name is supposed to be pronounced Clay. Ain't no why, nowhere. No I. I mean, there is an I, but it's all the way towards the end. Girl, whoever named you, were they literate? I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's move along. Let's move along. I question whether or not they was literate. I don't know. I don't know. That's no shade. Could they read? Okay, do they know how to read? Whoever named you? Okay. Because I'm sure that's not how the English language, but whatever. Let's move along. So, um, oh, Tatiana. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes, child. Tatiana is concerned about Clay because she's saying that if he's lying about being vegan, then he'll lie about anything else. I said, girl, get to the root. Okay, get to the root of that. All right. That's my grandma say, get to the root of that, girl. This whole vegan situation is only the surface, and she's right about it. She is very much correct. Okay, she is very, very much correct. If he will lie about being vegan, which nobody's pressuring you, you coming out the ass talking about I'm vegan, I'm finna be vegan. Meanwhile, you over here eating sandwiches with bacon and chicken and ham. The bread is soaked in ham juice, like sweetie, and pork juice, honey, and you putting this on yourself. But to me, it just feels like this is some childish little boy thing to do because it's so immature. And when I say so immature, I think back in the day when you was a teen or in your 20s, the boys would be lying to you, trying to show you a piece of who you are so that they can pretend like we on the same page so that you can feel like you can be with them. Do y'all know what I'm saying? Just that is so immature. Like that's some little boy shit. Y'all still doing this? Y'all still lying about who y'all are just to get coochie, just to be partnered with somebody? Like why? Like why? Like there are plenty of women who will sleep with you and be with you for exactly who you are. I don't understand the purpose of lying. I'm so confusion. Anyway, so Brandon and Kiki, girl. Okay, again, if this is how people handle their loved ones, if they feel like that person has an addiction or a substance abuse problem, miss me. Okay, if I ever had an issue, girl, miss me, girl. Okay, now I was right about Kiki thinking that this was a vacation. And Brandon was like, this ain't a vacation. This ain't a vacation. And girl, all y'all in the comments, child, was like, this ain't no vacation. I'm like, hmm, it could be both two things. One, you're in a brand new city, you're in a whole nother city, you're in a house, you're not working, you're outside by the pool, you're going to Top Golf, you're getting to know all these new people, you just kind of chilling in this house. Yes, you're getting to know this person, but what other elements are there that you need to be doing? Getting to know them, but what else you doing? Hanging out. That's it. So in my mind, I would look at that as a vacation. Yes, I'm here to get to know him, but that's my only thing. And that's not a huge chore. That's not like a still a social experiment. It's still like a social thing because I'm socially getting to know this man, right? It's romantic, getting to know, but it's not a job. It's not, I don't have to be professional here. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, that's in my mind. I'm like, yeah, that's yes, okay. And I think about all the other shows like um Love is Blind. Why do they have those cups? Why do the producers at Love is Blind give them people the golden cups? It's so they can drink. okay? So they can release their inhibitions and show the people, kick up the drama. So when she's drinking, I'm like, why y'all acting like drinking is a problem in a house? Yes, she's here to get to know him, but she's also here hanging out by the pool like everybody else. I feel like, and I'm gonna say this, and again, unpopular opinions here. Okay, that's just what it is. I feel like the two women that are socially unacceptable, and when I say socially unacceptable, I mean Kiki being physically, she is a fat girl. Okay, people automatically assign the word lazy. I saw lazy in my comment section. I'm like, y'all don't even know. Y'all have no idea. But because she's fat, you automatically assign lazy. That's automatic. Whether you want to admit it or not, consciously or unconsciously, that's your business. None of mine. That's your business. And that's between you and the Lord you serve. Okay? That's between you. But automatically label that girl lazy. Okay, automatically want to come at her. Oh, she got a drinking problem. He just looking out for her. She don't care about herself. Girl, I was seeing all kinds of comments, not just in my comment section, but in other people's comment section. Oh, she don't care about herself. Oh, she drinking for 4 people. You know, she's so big. That's the reason why. I'm like, girl, y'all really want to just say she fat. Y'all just want to come at her because she fat. That's it. That's all. Now, if she has a drinking issue, which she has addressed and said, I lost my mom and I have been using alcohol to cope. But do I think that it is a huge issue? Don't think so. Well, let me take it back. Do I think it's an issue where the way that Brandon is making it? Do not. Because at Top Golf, Brandon had no problem. He had 2 shots. Ain't no telling what else Brandon had. Because y'all were having fun. The point of the house is to get to know the person, but also have fun. And in the grander scheme of things, it's a show. They're giving you alcohol so you can release your inhibitions and act the monkey. Like, let's be for real. Okay. And if I got an invitation to go on a TV show and meet somebody or do whatever, 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 I'm going to be drinking as well because it is a bit of a vacation for me. I'm not at work. I don't got to be at work. I'm chilling by the pool. I'm doing horseback riding. I'm doing all these different things. Yes, I'm meeting this person, but I'm also enjoying myself while I'm here. Y'all, y'all too uptight for me. And the other thing is Alicia. Y'all don't like, not y'all, but people don't like when a woman is assertive about herself, when she's not unsure, and y'all don't like that. Y'all never, people do not like a woman who will stand in her shit and be just as assertive as a man is. They don't like that. They automatically. We're gonna get into him and just Irvin and them in just a second. Okay. So, and that's my opinion. Again, they're unpopular, but baby, I'm standing on my business, girl. That's what I see. That's how I see it. Okay. So, Brandon is basically saying we're not on vacation, and Kiki was like, well, I feel like we basically are on vacation, which I thought that's what she was thinking. And I would think that same thing. No, I'm here. Yes, I'm here to get to know you, but it's not like this is not a professional. Y'all act like I'm on a business trip. This is not a business trip. This is personal. This is a social call. I'm in a house with a whole bunch of people. We having fun. We playing games. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm not supposed to drink when we playing games and they giving us alcohol and we on a reality TV. Go on. Okay. So Alicia was over by the pool while Brandon and Kiki was in arguing, right? So then Alicia gets up and goes to the kitchen. Brandon goes to the kitchen after he walks off from Kiki because they both said they was tired of each other. Alicia was like, Brandon get to complaining again. I'm like, Brandon, it's my problem with him. Like, if you really care about this girl, then the way to handle her is not like this. He be in there talking about that girl like a dog, telling everybody their business, going around just complaining about her left and right. Sir, please, okay? And I'm with Alicia. Baby, let me tell you something. We can't help your situation. The only person who can help you is you and Kiki. So don't come to us telling us nothing. Go to her, right? So Brandy get offended. I'm like, Brandy is a young mind, a young boy. Brandy is very immature to me. Very immature. He was like, well, how can you talk to me? You trying to fix my relationship? I said, now what part of what the fuck Alicia said had anything to do with fixing your relationship? Because she said, please don't come to us. Don't come in here complaining. I left the pool, came in the kitchen because you was in there yelling by the pool. Now you over here yelling in the kitchen. Sir, I'm trying to chill. Can you take that shit on? That's literally what she was saying. Literally what she was saying. And literally how I was feeling myself. Like, baby, don't come to us, baby. We can't do nothing for you. Go on over there. But Brandon, being the immature little boy that he is, okay, he's talking about, well, how you trying to fix my relationship when you got issues with Irvin? I said, oh, God. Brandon just want to bring up what he heard about other people. That's all. He just want to bring up the mess that he heard you say. And I'm trying to think or heard Irvin say. I'm just it's like a I don't know. Let me fully flesh out my words when I think about how he acted. But Brandon is very immature to me. Okay. So then Alicia was like, you know what, you got it. And that's the thing. I'm like, I don't feel like Alicia is really trying to be as aggressive as they try to make her. She was like, okay, you got it. Cool. You right, you right, you right. Cool. It's your word, Bubby. I'm just living in it. She walk off. Walk off. She's like, cool, you right, you right. My bad, my bad. She said my bad and walked out. Literally said my bad and walk out. Right? Irvin walk in. Brandon was like, man, your girl came in here yelling at me. I said, she was yelling at you, Brandon. You started yelling at her and getting aggressive. I said, oh God. Okay. So then Irvin feel like he wanna put on his right, baby, started do right, whatever he wanna call himself. I don't know, girl. Mr. Do Right, girl. He oh, I'm gonna handle it. Okay, all right. Top flight security. I'm coming here. I'm finna handle it. I'm handle. Oh, don't worry. I'll talk to. I handle it. Who are you? Okay, are you? So he go over there. I want to talk to you. Let me talk to you. Come on. You want to go have a seat? Come on. Let's go. Talking to her like you were her daddy. I did not like the way Irvin handled that, sir. Do not talk to her like she is a child. She is not your child, okay? You may have children, but she is not one of yours, all right? If you wanted to figure out exactly what the situation was, and that's my thing. It's like y'all keep saying she's the problem. She's all the issue. You know, she's so aggressive and she yelling in the house. And I'm like, you did not even take a minute to even ask her what happened, to get her side or anything. What happened is that she isn't feeling all on you and allowing you to do what you want to do, right? And so you're feeling rejected. And because you're in your feelings feeling rejected, now this is your opportunity to retaliate towards or against her, right? So you see that other people don't like her. So now you're jumping on that same bandwagon because, oh, well, they don't like her. I don't like her either. Now this is my opportunity to get back at her because she rejected me. Which, and the other piece that I want to say, Alicia actually liked him. Like in my opinion, I feel like she really was trying to get to know him and still trying to get to know him. She isn't anything like the girl last season, Jody. She actually like him. She actually like him. Oh shoot. She actually likes him, and I feel like she want to try to make it work. But no, I feel like Irvin is taking this opportunity because he feels rejected. He's in his feelings and he's insecure because he's not letting him have access to her body, have access to her the way that he wants to, like he's used to, and he's taking it out on her. That's what I feel like. And again, y'all may feel like, oh well, Irvin is a good man and Alicia is crazy and she's a problem. And I'm like, the girl has not done anything. She has not done anything crazy to me. She hasn't. Nothing. Nothing. And she even said it to him. She was like, you know what? I should have minded my business. You know what? You're right. I needed to mind my business. And yes, it was one of those, I'm saying this, I'm right, I'm wrong, you right, to kind of like get you to like get off me. But it was enough it was enough for him to be like, you know what? All right. I just want to make sure you know that people feel away. Just chill. Like he ain't have to do that. Girl, tired of Irvin too, girl. Okay. Therapy session with Kiki and Kiki cheating on Brandon. But I mean, do I feel like any of these relationships are even real? I feel like if you have an internet relationship, it's not real. Now, and when I say let me take that back because that's not true. That's not true. It's Let me qualify that. I feel like if you're in a virtual relationship with someone that's more than 3 months and you have the means to see each other and you carry on, it's been years, I don't really know. I'm questioning the validity. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So we find out Kiki's mom passed. She already kind of told us that a little bit. And she started drinking. The doctor was like, are you self-medicating? Or that's self-medication. Then we bring up the whole situation with Brandon and him his being controlling. He says that his stepdad drank a lot and it caused him and his mom to get a divorce. Okay. And I understand where he's coming from. I empathize with that. But he has a controlling way of handling this. And I'm completely with Kiki. She said, if he controls me about this, about drinking, then what else will he control? She is Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I do not care. That is how I feel about it. She was absolutely right. If he can try to control this situation, what else will he can try to control? Whenever he feels triggered, he can try to control everything. And that's not how you handle stuff. That's not how you handle people, especially the way people you care about. Okay. So We then find out about Kiki's 8-year relationship, and the man was cheating on her and all this other stuff. And how long ago was the relationship, girl? 4 months ago. It ended 4 months ago, girl. But you was with Brandon for you, girl. Was living with the ex. Are we surprised? I mean, girl, bring on the mess. Bring it on. Are we surprised? No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, so Top Golf. Brandon is drinking, enjoying himself like a normal person, like you would. We about to go to Top Golf. Okay. I'm gonna have a shot or two or three, maybe. Okay. Let me tell you something. If y'all think Kiki alcoholic, baby, y'all damn sure think I'm an alcoholic. That's all I'm saying. If y'all think that Kiki is an alcoholic while she out, y'all would absolutely think I was. That's girl. Anyway, so probably lusting after Jared. Told me some girl, he smelling good, he fine. I'm like, girl, he really ain't that fine, but yeah, girl, if he float your boat, child, sure. And Tatiana annoyed with Clay, and I'm with her. But what she needs to do is talk to him. She needs to tell him exactly how she feels. Again, communication is the problem here. Communication is key here. Girl, don't go around telling everybody what your concerns are. You need to tell him straightforward. And you need to ask him, if you lying about this, what else are you lying about? Because you know what it is. You know he lying. You just don't know what it is. So you're blowing this up more because you don't know what it is and you haven't asked. So anyway, okay. Jay and Cinco. I feel like Jay's still not comfortable with Cinco. Like I still feel like she can't look him in the eye. I feel like she's still not comfortable with her in her body. And I know she got in my shout out to Jay. She got in my comments the other day. Think a couple weeks ago, saying, maybe I was just ready to sleep with him. I'm like, not if you. I don't know how you can be ready to sleep with somebody but not ready to look them in the eye. You can sleep with them before you can look them in the eyes and be comfortable looking them in the eye. That's I don't know how that happens, but okay, girl. Alicia and Irvin. Alicia was kind of doing her little dance. She was doing a little, a little dance. She looks over Irvin, looking at her like she crazy, and she was like, "What? I can't dance." And he was like, "No, I didn't say anything. Yeah, but your body, like your facial expression, looked like you were annoyed with her." They are forever going to be on the wrong page because Irvin is in his feelings and Alicia is who she is and very much awkward as well. Um, they're never coming back. They gonna forever be in this. He calls her weird. I'm like, what the hell? Are they chopping and screwing? What is she doing that is so terrible? I'm not seeing it, y'all. I promise you, I'm not seeing it. So Ty and Britt is complaining because she feels like Ty is not paying attention to her, not catering to her like she said he would, or like she said that he would while they were dating virtually. Girl, I don't know, girl. To me, Ty is rude as hell, and he was a red flag the minute he started talking to Alicia like that. So if he was okay talking to Alicia like that in the kitchen, them couple weeks ago, then girl, I'm not surprised at him yelling at you the way he did. Um, at that pool that we about to get into. Tatiana confronts Clay, and they go back and forth and forth and back. Girl, I don't give a damn about that girl. Said, Tatiana, girl, your gut telling you the nigga lying, girl, and your gut will be correct. Okay, your gut will be correct the moon down. Um, so yeah, they head home. Alicia having a conversation with the ladies in the bathroom, and I get the feeling that Alicia actually liked Irvin and wanted to try to make things work, but Irvin just he in his feelings to me. Feel like he really in his feelings and he very insecure, and because he feels rejected, he's operating from that pace, that space, and so now he wants to try to express aggression towards her and resentment. I feel like that's what's going on because there's no reason why. I feel like he resents her for whatever reason, mainly because she not fawning over him like he want her to. That's what I think. It's my opinion. So Charlie gave Jared the coochie girl. I bet the dick wasn't good. Bet y'all $5 that nigga. Bet y'all $5. Let me tell you something. Because if you gotta lie to kick it, baby, your dick whack. Okay. First of the dick whack. I know. Bet y'all $5 the eggplant whack. I know Jerry eggplant whack. How I know he whack? Because why do you have to lie to kick it? You gotta lie. If your eggplant gang was together, you would have a lie. You would have a pick of women. You don't gotta lie to kick it, baby. I know whack. When I tell you wiggity wiggity whack, I know it's swag. And she over there telling me something. It's the best thing. It's more than I ever, girl. Lies, falsehoods, and untruths, girl. I already know. I can tell you look very much underwhelmed, love. You ain't got to lie to kick it, girl. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie, girl. Okay. Clay and Tati had breakfast, and Tati was like, "Listen, you said that you was trying to go vegan, but I ain't never tell you you had to. You could have, you could just live your life and be who you are. I don't want you to tell me lies and try to pretend and give me this facade that you think I want to hear. Don't tell me what you think I want to hear and then be lying to me because you can't keep up with what you said that you think I want to hear. A mess, okay? But girl, there's more. Tati, there's more. He was like, I got to be strategic about telling her about me having this baby. Strategic? When does telling the truth need to be need strategy? Confusion. So let's move on. Okay. Britt, Alicia, and Ty in the pool, girl. Brittany is in the pool. She kind of just lounging around. Ty is cooking. He told me, so I want to see you swimming. She was like, no, I don't trying to get my hair wet. I'm just chilling. She's complaining to Alicia, saying, I want him to cater to me. He said he was gonna cater. He said he was gonna cook, he was gonna do all these different things. He ain't did shit for me. And he over there showing off to everybody that he can cook and do all these different things and whoop. Okay. And Alicia was like, well, did you talk to him about it? Again, girl, what can I do for you, girl? Did you talk to him? And Britt was like, yes, I did. And so she tells him, can you get me a drink? And he was like, well, wait for me. I'm going to get the pasta. So that turns into a whole thing. So they sitting and eating across from the pool. And they both talking about each other. And they can hear each other. Girl, Ty get yelling and cussing and carrying on. See, that's what y'all want. Y'all want to see these men cuss and yell at these women. That's what y'all want. That's what y'all used to. Y'all are used to men yelling and screaming and carrying on and being disrespectful to women. And that's what you want. And I was just looking at Brittany like, girl, you should have known this man was like that 2-3 weeks ago when he was able to yell at Alicia and say, oh, that's not my woman. I don't have to treat her right. That's essentially what he said. She not my woman, and I don't have to treat her right. So you only treat women right when you getting something from them. Girl, bye. Publicly yelling at that girl, shaming her. Yikes. Okay, yikes on bikes, girl. Yikes on bikes. Wait, y'all get in the comments. Tell me what y'all think about the episode. I know it's an unpopular opinion. I know some of y'all gonna be in the comments talking about think you wrong, and that's fine. That is completely fine. You can think I'm wrong. It's okay. We just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one, sis. Cause I'm telling you, I'm not seeing what y'all seeing. I'm not seeing it the way y'all seeing it. I'm not. And that's okay. We don't all got to look at it the same way. Anyway, though, but let's talk about it. Get in the comments, tell me what you think. I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care. Due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me.